Rimworld fans and spook enjoyers, welcome to the adventures of Anne and her ghoul friends here in Castle Bran. Oh god, I hope nothing else rhymes with that. Now, I wouldn't ever dare to compare Anne and her ghouls with Ohm and his colony, mainly because I feel like Anne would rip me apart, although it is Sunday night. Don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway, I don't want to compare Anne and Ohm. They both got very different priorities, very different things they're trying to achieve. Ohm wanted to build a utopia for his people and recover what he'd lost. Yeah, Anne is a bit more of the megalomaniacal dictator doing whatever she wants and making other people do exactly what she wants. But it is worth pointing out, on episode 12 of the Ohm series, we were just about to progress into the early industrial era. We were in the very late game medieval. And that's not to mention the fact that Ohm's series had a lot of extra tribal mods to pad things out. By comparison, though, in this series, we've barely even touched medieval at this point. And look, you really can't compare them. They're not the same thing at all. Ohm didn't go out across the planet and kill the biggest, scariest monsters he can find by the boatload and then stuff them for his throne room. Ohm was very humble. And Anne... well, I think it's pretty obvious that that's not the case here. That being said, I do want to focus on the research a little bit more. There is so much that would help with just the day-to-day conveniences of this colony. Not to mention, these days, we can actually churn out whatever the hell we want because we have access to this mine and a very, very enthusiastic workforce. Now, the armor for everybody is, of course, going fine, but it's very, very basic and doesn't offer a massive amount in the way of protection. 81, 38, 57. If a cataphract turns up, that's really not going to help. And that's not to mention that Buffy was the best example there. Poor old Muffin Man with her Devil Strand Wolfman mask would be annihilated by a strong breeze at this point. Oh, and that reminds me, someone left a comment on yesterday's episode with, well, I say someone, I know who it is. They leave a lot of helpful comments. Thank you. Shout out to Sam in the comments. Now, they said there was a mod that allows you to change your colonist's outward appearance, but allow them to wear armor that you craft for them. And I haven't used this before, but I do like to try and keep our characters varied a little bit. Otherwise, if you have everybody dressed in cataphract armor with the same guns, I don't know, I feel like you lose something a little bit there, and I also don't think it suits Anne. But if there's a way we can get the defense for her, whilst also making her look distinct, and, you know, more important than everybody else, then I think that would be the best of both worlds. So there's quite clearly a cloth tab here. I've never used this before, and now she's naked. Brilliant. Appearance clothes add. Oh, so we just add them in. Let's say, for example, wow, she really wants to dress up in prestige cataphract armor. There you go. So outwardly, she looks as if she's dressed in prestige cataphract armor, but she doesn't obviously have that. She's still dressed in her Devil Strand stuff. Now, normally you do it the other way around. So if you want her to look as if she's dressed in a dress with a fancy crown, you would do that, but you could have her equipped underneath that, the armor. Now, my only concern with this is it might be a little bit confusing at a glance to know who has what equipped if everybody's wearing a cosmetic armor. So we'll limit it only to the main character and maybe one or two important side characters as well. But this means we can have classic Anne back. And I quite like that. Incidentally, Stockpile in the Ruined Castle is my favorite post-World War II alternate history novel. Wow, that was way too highbrow for this channel. I mean, Arcadius's massive dongus redeemed it. Nice. We really should be going to any sort of ruins. Castle ruins, destroyed settlement. Oh, but must be from where two factions are at war. But these especially, if there are random treasures and we're still looking for the orb for our horrific experiments, I think that's a good idea. Now, for research, somebody said that if we go... Did that say recycling? Oh, I skipped over recycling because I saw crossbows. And I did forget how to use crossbows, so I went a little bit crossbow blind. Somebody said that if we go into the Empire tab and go actions, we can expend our research manually rather than just every day when it ticks over. Oh, that's so good. Saunas. I said we wanted a sauna for Anne, and now we can just press a button and... ding! One sauna. Arbalists. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know how much research we have stored. You have 12,245 points remaining. Bloody hell. Bear in mind, we were spending a fortune on that research settlement, but we weren't ever researching enough on a daily basis to make the most of it, so I put the points down. But we could reinvest massively back into that, given that we spent again, thousands of silver on it. And we can just ding off research. We can ding off trebuchets. This is the best day of my life. I said we need to start building defenses. Trebuchet. Definitely a defense. I kind of like this area here, the kill zone for, again, lack of better word, not kill box. Nobody ever said kill box. But I think I want to restructure it into a proper medieval style area where we can trap enemies and pour boiling oil on them, or in this case, pour boiling Anne on them. Not in that way. So I might pull all of these walls down. Actually, you know what we will do? Let me bring up the plans a second. Having the pass-through is super convenient. So we'll still have a pass-through at the top here with doors on either side. But then everything south of this, we could turn this whole area into, again, not a kill box, but medieval castles had a zone where you would bait enemy soldiers into, and then you would kill them from a distance with embrasures or whatever else. Who knows? Maybe there is boiling oil in this mod pack. Or maybe there's clown bombs? So I think let's get rid of all of this crap. Let's completely tear it down, try and divert our eyes from the filthy, filthy slaves and their filthy, filthy mushroom fields. We'll also have to relocate the mass graves if we're going to turn that into a kill zone, so I'm going to just put those in what I think is the most sensible place. Famously, burying dead bodies around your town's only water source is a fantastic idea. Oh, I also renamed the slaves if you're curious why we suddenly have a sailor called Raptor Jesus. What an absolute comedy wedding. But you know what? I'm happy for Von Helsing and Buffy. I'm glad they found happiness here. I mean, this looks more like a Halloween party than anything else we've had so far. What is that thing? I mean, that one right there, that's a perfectly normal child. That's cursed. That is a drawing of a child by someone who has never seen a child before. We all know what children really look like in this game. It is the very much not so scary Exodus Imperium, but slightly more scary given that our people forgot how to use crossbows. I want to get to the point where Anne doesn't fight on the front lines at all anymore. She sits in a luxury castle waited on by mindless servants. Everyone else goes out and dies for her. Oh, it's two groups. I completely missed that. Tiny, horrifying child. Die. And the other horrifying child? Let's go for a possession on that one. Kill. Kill your friends. The highest of war crimes is making them beat their own children. That's so good. Oh no, our powers are actually going on cooldown now? Oh, well this is unfair. I didn't sign up for this to be balanced. Now we have to fight in a fair and sensible way. Oh, I don't like this. They're coming in from both sides. Okay, get ready. Now. Get him, man. Get him, man. Go behind. Stop them flaying. If we can take any alive, that'd be nice. Okay, they're flaying. Clearly didn't do such a good job of that. Another for the meat locker, she shouts. Nice. Hey, great work. And what is that? Mushroom wine. Muffin Man took a pretty hefty hit, though. How are you doing? Down to 40% health, but nothing permanent. No, not Muffin Man. Of all the people you could have had a snack on, that was the worst choice. Wait, there was another group? Holy shit, I completely missed it. Okay. Raptor Jesus, I don't care about Raptor Jesus. Where are you? Get out of here. You know, it was a little bit of a gamble taking off the front wall of the base for, I think, fairly obvious reasons at this point. There we go. Hang on, the slaves have still got crossbows. Well, how the hell did that happen? Genuinely in a situation right now where the slaves are more well-armed than our people. That's so good. Fantastic planning all round. What did they just light on fire? My decorative carts. There we go. Nice work, Anne. I love Jimothy on the Vanguard. Just this full-grown man-child. Yeah, I might get someone else on construction. That ended up not working out so well, huh? Just gonna hack the legs off of our two prisoners very briefly, Nonna and Benny. Mainly because we've got a long time to go before we can start doing any sort of mad orb experimentation, and they keep getting very annoying with their prison breaks. Now, they're not going anywhere. Okay, now I know this doesn't seem like much, but medieval apparel recycling is pretty damn huge. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we're gonna have to build another tailor bench to be able to recycle. In that case, why not throw it in the stockpile? Just save on the journey a little bit. Von Helsing! Von Helsing, you've done it! The apparel recyclement, we were able to get 30 cloth. And my friend, this is your lucky day. That is very silly. Look at the detail on that crown, though. I mean, you can't deny, if you come to this base now, you know who's in charge. Well, that's because everyone else is wearing any old shit they found on the floor. And look at this. A new and improved kill box. No, not kill box. Castle defense square. Whoa, gunpowder. Oh, that would be a hell of an upgrade. Instead of crafting crossbows, we just jumped straight to muskets. I will admit, I don't think I've ever used flintlocks or muskets in Rimworld intentionally. I'm in. That sounds incredible. Imagine being part of the Empire and then getting blown away by a wolf head wearing lady with a musket. And I also didn't notice this until I renamed them, but 4 out of 7 of our slaves are Imperial nobles. We've got 4 freeholders. I would love to get the Stellarch as a slave. My god, if we get him as a ghoul. Maybe that's our end goal. I've been thinking of a good way to go for that, but wiping out the Empire and making the Stellarch eternally loyal to Anne, she could be the puppet master that runs the whole Exodus Empire. And I have also got a couple of blueprints for Ballista as well. Problem is they're 200 wood apiece, so I guess what we'll do is we'll swap the Granlund tree over from Medicine Maker to Woodmaker Dryads. I think the fiber corn is okay because it can grow everywhere, but it's so slow, and we can swap it out for so many more useful things. And right now, look, we've got 64 herbal medicine and 189 blood bags. I will be honest, I'm not entirely sure how we got blood bags. I was a little bit worried that now Anne has a fancy new crown, people might think she's a pushover. Empress Anne here with her army that does all the fighting for her. No. Always assert dominance by killing horrible monsters. I don't know what an Ekamara is. They are infected travelers trapped in monstrous bodies. Oh, they're supposed to be vampires, or people think they're vampire anyway. And if you're bitten by one, you will transform into one. Maybe start walking away as brisk as you like. Get out of here. Oh, get out of there. I don't know if Anne's immune, and I'm sure as fuck not gonna risk it. Goodbye. There is only one real vampire here. Is that another one? Oh, there he is. I mean, I get it. They do kind of look like vampires, don't they? Oh, sleep now, little vampire. Fake vampire, that is. Less cool vampire. And then we've got ourselves a brand new trophy. Well, the only other thing out there in the world is an ancient vampire crypt. Oh, is it even worth going there, though? I mean, what is the chance that it's going to be a lower gen vampire? Not to mention we've got a monster encounter nearby that we haven't fought either. And it's along a main road. All right, you know what? Fine. Let's go back, feed the ghouls, stuff this thing. Not Anne. Oh, God. Stuff the Ekamara, not Anne, despite what people might want. And then we'll check the vampire crypt. But I'm not going to spend too long doing that because I don't think it's going to be that important. Give me you. Also, I thought the 180 kilogram weight was added by Priscilla. It's Anne. It's all Anne. She's very buff. She's very, very powerful. Hello. Oh, this feels like a proper siege. I know that's a weird thing to be happy about, but we've got this brand new kill zone. Fine, it's a kill box. It's a kill box. I know people don't like kill boxes. Real castles have kill boxes, okay? Ow, I can't believe he's using a kill box. They're so overpowered. Meanwhile, Anne kills them on command. They sent an actual infant. That child is 6 years old. I guess it's because we've killed or enslaved every other one of their colony members. Now, given that this is a siege, I am going to have to march Anne out there to kill a few. But, look, we've got crossbows back again. I do need to optimize this a little bit, I suppose, by putting a couple of holes in the wall just so they can get to the kill box a little bit better. That did say siege, right? They're getting awful close for a bloody siege. Okay, Anne. No pressure. We've just got to get them to come and attack properly rather than hitting me with mortars. Oh my god, look at them flee. That's so funny. Hello. Don't mind me. Where's the child? There it is. Okay. Anne, run around this way. Oh, too slow. And go. Nice. Tiny child. Kill your family. Oh, Anne. Don't kill them. Don't kill them. No fire at will. I need you to bait them over so that we can test the kill box. Well, this is going to work if they're just... Okay, there we go. Give me her. Right, and then you kill your friends. You run. Wow, they really are not up for breaking this siege. Come on. Okay, I'll give you permission to go in and do a quick stab. Quick stab, then we run away. Come on. Attack the colony. Damn it, attack the colony. Wait, what happened to Raptor Jesus? Raptor Jesus, you okay? Pregnant, middle stage. Okay, that's good. Food poisoning, brain damage. Yeah, I mean, maybe one then the other. I think this is the only siege I've ever seen where you kill 75% of them and they're still happy to stand outside the walls. Oh, come on. You know what? Fine, kill them all. I've never seen that before. Do we want any of these people? Ooh, mining double passion. Okay, I might grab Opus. Heraclos is okay, but not great. Yeah, give me this person. Let's go for a quick tend, and then a quick grab. We won't bother converting. I don't think there's much point converting the slaves at all, to be honest with you. And look at that, good as new. Okay, carry him over. Now, on the subject of good mining slaves, we unlocked something called a mine shaft. I can't see it, but it's different to this thing here. There it is, mine shaft. Iron ingots, basic component wood. Can be used for mining resources and chunks. So I wonder if this is more similar to the quarry that we've got, or whether it is similar to these again. Let's throw down a couple of them over here. Basic component, iron ingot, wood. Actually, changing the Granlund over to woodmakers was a big brain play. I guess we'll also set this to 100 as well. Unlike regular components, you really do need a lot of these. Now, I also noticed we've got a lot of points saved up, but we're also losing money now with all the research that we can blitz out. I can only assume our mining settlement had a little bonus that we've now exhausted. So we could just go butt wild now. We could just go all in on the research. If we go select research automatically, because we need to complete all the medieval research before we go industrial anyway, then we can go to the Empire tab and we can just go boom, early medieval medicine, boom, meat smoking. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. This though. This is good. Oh, servant brute creation is a pretty big one. This cost us a lot of money and will cost us a lot of money going forward. How much we got? We got 24,000. But bear in mind, it's 1,100 silver a day. Unless we disable it. Oh my god, servant Goliath. I don't even know what that is. Unless we disable this, we're never going to make profit again, right? It's time to embrace it. Embrace and servants. Man, this is powerful. Late medieval medicine, I have 0 points remaining. So realistically, even though it's cost us thousands to get to this point, it's going to cost us 1,100 every day. So we can run it for like 2 seasons at most. We actually didn't get a huge amount. I'm surprised. That was only a dozen research, maybe even less than that. How much have we got left to do for medieval, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We might still be able to do it today. I believe. It's all down to Arrogant Awesome and as much as we can afford to fund research in the settlements. Holy crap, that was quick. Hello. Man-hunting boom rats. Yeah, no, I'm not sure about that one. Now, here's a good test of the kill box then, huh? And I should also mention the slave era is working absolutely perfectly. We're putting in the slave outfits and whatever else we want to give them to wear. They, in return, are paying us in tasty mushrooms. Ignore the organs. That's unrelated. We've got gold. We've got jade. Whatever they can get from these mines, which admittedly isn't very much. There's no way to get steel or the components, iron or coal. Hopefully the other mine shaft will do that, because right now it's not really the backbone of the economy I wanted it to be. Okay, team. Here we go. I can see this being a mess. You know what? Arrogant and Anne maybe swap over, because they're not going to get past Anne, let's be honest. Holy shit, we're not hitting anything. I don't know what you're thinking, right? It's dark in there. I've roofed over it. Counterpoint. They're all blind. Okay, it makes no difference. It's like a meat grinder. So good. Arrogant, no. Some boom rat after boom rat throwing themselves on Anne's horn. Buffy, not again. Why does this keep happening to her? I mean, she's the oldest, right? I've got them all arranged in age order in each category. 121. Oh my god, will the ghouls die eventually? I guess their body can't take the take the constant repair from the Vitae, and now Lynx is hunting Von Helsing. As weird as it sounds, I do kind of like that as a mechanic. We can use Anne's power to keep them alive and really push the limits of the human body, but even then, it might not be forever. Okay, there we go. 2 success in a row. Yeah, okay, we're good. That's interesting. I wonder if the older that she gets, the more likely it is to happen, because eventually it will kill her. Still nothing on the quest front. Mega screen television and an iron heavy holy plate. Yeah, I think we're all right. I just have no idea how we're supposed to get this orb. We've already got a much better armor upgrade for our people too. Let's go ahead and make them full plate, because that for a while will probably be the best that we can make. Even if we do manage to get it to industrial today, it's going to be a long time before we get anything like flak armor. Chances are this will have higher defense than flak armor as well. It will just slow them down a lot. And yeah, exactly. 82.8% sharp, minus 1.2 move speed. Wow. Oh, look at those. Look like they've got horns on them. Okay, I was going to make them the Great Hounds, but if we can get the same thing but look a bit more demonic, that's incredible. There's also heavy plate armor here as well. What's the difference between those? 85.5%, so slightly higher armor values. It's got the same move speed negative, but this also gives a minus 20 to melee dodge chance. Oh, I suppose we could. Von Helsing is already on it, but that's going to take a bloody long time. Wow. Oh, if I needed any more reason to try and get this orb, look at this. We can upgrade the servants with claws, cleavers, enhanced armor. Mad Anne in her castle churning out horrible war mutants. I guess we'll get back out there then. We'll go and check these castle ruins, see if that's there. We've got a safe house there too. Maybe, this might be a silly idea, maybe we could attack a base. Because they're always loaded with loot, and I think Anne could probably solo one. Lagua Rock is right next door. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Look, I know they're the only ally we've got in this world. I'm sorry, okay? I need the orb. All right, little Anne. Let's see what we're up against. Oh, God. I think I might have included larger faction bases in this mod pack. Holy shit. She's powerful, but I'm not sure she is this powerful. How many are we looking at here? 6 squirrels. Oh, that's really great. That's what I wanted to know. 38. Could she do that if we possess from the corners and run away fast? Maybe, I mean, there's a chance. We can always do it. And I mean, she could probably outrun all of them and get to the exit. I just don't want to lose Priscilla. So we'll sneak in through the water where at least there are no traps. And I guess we'll see if we can just possess them and run off before they realize. Okay, let's do one of those. And then you leave. You kill your friends. My God, is this going to work? We don't have to kill them all, remember? We only have to kill about half of them. The question is, can Anne and whoever she possessed kill like a staggering amount of people? This is so silly. Please, I'm just desperate for the orb. I can't help it. And of course, that doesn't include the people who are indoors. Okay, let's run up here. Be careful of the traps. But let's try and stay in the alleyways. Stay hidden. Take them one at a time. If anything, we need to stand on... Nice, there we go. If anything, we need to stand on corners. Stick to the darkness. This is actually incredible. This is incredible. Sneak around the corner. And... boom. Nice. Okay. So our possessed people are dead. But bear in mind, every person we possess is a guaranteed death as well. So we are now on cooldown. We also need to get some blood for Anne. Using all these abilities is going to be very, very expensive. There goes our other possessed victim. This person's down by themselves. So run over here. If we can put them to sleep and then grab them. There's one person in that building though, so be careful. That will at least be some blood. This feels like we're being a proper vampire right now. Stalking in the shadows, picking them off, making people do her bidding. Nice. I think they saw us. I think we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Grab what you can. Okay, no, we are definitely in trouble. Last thing we want to do is fight them in the open, but we need to grab some blood at least. Okay. If we take them in a doorway, can we melee attack this? Well, I mean, they'll come in behind us too. Is there a building with only one door? There is, back up here. Okay, spin around. Run fast. If we can get to a building with only one door, that means Anne fights them one at a time. If we smash this door down, stand kind of about here, just inside the doorway. Oh my God, there is a lot of them. The question is, how fast can she break down the door? Not fast enough. She might. Come on. Nice. What is that? A blood Rito. Canned fruit. Servant harvested decoction. Packed concrete. We're not the only one doing the crazy mad signs. Right, stand there. They have to fight one at a time. Characters with crossbows will just have to save... Okay, well that seems very illegal. That is an illegal Rimworld move. Oh, shit. You can't do that. What the fuck? I mean, this just isn't how the game works. In that case, can she get out of there? We can probably escape if they can all pile up like that. Okay, nice. Oh, God. Oh, my God. She's dodging everything. I guess that's the benefit of being high generation. In that case, we will have to take them in the alley. Is there any alleyway with only one entrance? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Stand here. That way we can only fight 2 at a time. Unless they can still bunch up like that, at which point we'll see. Good luck. No, it's still fucked. Oh no, this is so doomed. Do you think we just get her to stand and fight? We haven't actually put her up against a massive force since she became a Generation 5 vampire. Fuck it. Anne, impress me. Impress me. They've got some game-breaking mechanics. Look at this. What is happening? You want to break the game? We'll break the game too. Kill them all, Anne. The second she starts taking damage, though, I'm pulling her out. That's assuming she can even get close enough to do damage. I might have to manually pick her targets. Not that that's apparently helping too much. Oh, come on. Come on, just kill. This is unfair. This is unfair. I love the fact they've realized they can't kill us and they're just going to shove her to the map exit. Right, let's throw a spanner in the works. Give me that child. Come on, come on. Nice. Child, kill. You. Oh my god, they're still on cooldown. Oh god, just send some to sleep. Maybe we could bait them over their own traps. I mean, that might work. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. They're carrying her away and I can't stop them. That's so silly. I mean, she is getting in damage, though. The numbers are definitely thinning out. They're pushing her into the traps. Well, this is the most genius thing I've ever seen the AI ever do. There's less than half of them left. Come on, keep fighting. We've won. She actually won. That is the greatest siege we are ever going to have in Rimworld. Nothing is better than this. I once had Santa Claus carpet bomb a tribal village for Christmas. This is better. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what happened there. I have no idea what caused them to push her back like that. I have no idea why they're all stacked up like that. That actually is it. Wow. Okay, let's crack the doors open then and see if all of this was worth the effort. And what sort of war crimes were they committing in here? This is their prison. They've got 2 slaves, a turret built with blood, and they were feeding them maggots. Oh, God. Oh, God. Holy crap. Oh, no. Okay, that's not bad. We've got 4 down there. We've got another 3 down here. Can our 4 ghouls deal with that? I'm going to be honest with you, almost certainly not. We're desperate. Bring in the body blockers. Do we have weapons for them? The question is, can we get them equipped in time? Go. Put the slaves on the front lines. Oh, there was another group. I didn't even see that. Wow, there are so many of them. Okay. Opus. Yeah, maybe that's fairly appropriate right now because this might be the greatest thing you've ever done, my friend. Well, here goes nothing. They are so inaccurate. I don't think the slaves are going to come back. Yes, good shot, good shot, good shot. Come on. You have to hold off these until we get the slaves back. This is pathetic. This is so pathetic. Buffy, you have sleep powers, right? Boom. Send them. We've got to be careful we don't drop Buffy's vitae too low because Anne is going to be gone for quite some time. Send them. Kill. You just get on the front line. Muffin Man, finish the job. Finish off. Finish off. Go. Nice. And then the other one. Finish off. The slaves are here. They've just walked right past. I hate you. I hate you people. Nice. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Why are they allowed to push past like that now? Is that a new mechanic? Is this an ideology thing that I don't know about? Okay, one group is gone. As long as we can hold them in the corner there. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Come down, come down. Right, other slaves that are equipped. We've got 2 more. This feels very medieval all of a sudden. Without Anne here to sweep the whole raid. Where did the rest of them go? Did they genuinely flee? Oh, I thought it was just the group we were fighting. There's only 2 of them left. Opus! Holding the fucking line. Look at this. That's it. We're done. Man, look. Opus deserves a promotion for that. Stood the front line, took 29 hits from the Empire, and just shrugs it off. Raptor Jesus is getting on my damn nerves as well. Not even going to bleed out. Just bruised so much they fell down. That's incredible. And now for the moment of truth. What have we got going on in here? Look, there's so many people. They've just got loads of prisons. This is so weird. Right, I'll re-queue up the doors, and then Anne. She was very thirsty. Wow. We must have dropped her vitae so much with that fight. Okay. A legendary toy horse. Enchanted terror sculpture. What? Made out of dryad wood. I mean, if we can fit it in Anne's pockets, we'll definitely take it with us. Surrounding the mines in terror sculptures would be very, very good. What the hell have they got going on here? Fermenting barrels? Oh. No. That's it? Oh my god, that's exactly it. Look at this place. Okay, so we found an orb, which is incredible. That's like exactly why we came here. They've got resurrector serums, healing serums, all the medicine we could ever need. We could uninstall these hospital beds and take them with us. Man, these bases are so good. Granted, we've opened up almost all of the base now. There hasn't been a huge amount of treasure rooms that we found yet. But with this faction-based mod, they get larger over time. So if we'd have come back here in a few years in-game, it would be much larger, much more well-defended, but there'd be so much more treasure. I think we got lucky. Oh my god, is that another... God, I thought it was another resurrector mate there. What an excellent crucifix. This is too much good stuff. I mean, the healer mechs, I will admit, are a bit useless. That's a statue of a chicken. Oh, it's made of ice? Oh, what are those? Flesh-crafted stomach. What on earth is that? A biological human stomach flesh-crafted from a corpse. This can be safely installed in colonists following a flesh-crafting ideology, but will cause infections due to organ rejection in others. So this is part of vanilla expanded. I didn't even know that was something they'd added with the memes mod. It could be incredibly on brand for Anne, depending on how this goes. Oh. 3 of our slaves have rebelled. I mean, that is the downside of arming them, right? We could have the slaves fight the other slaves. Yes. King Snitch, sit. Okay, good work, good work. Bear in mind, Buffy needs Vitae before we can do that again, so no more. Let them fight one another. Let it be the punishment for their rebellion. Punch your friend. You punch Travis Trash. This is a war crime. Right here. Having them beat one another to keep order in the colony, that's a very high tier war crime. I know there's a lot of Rimworld memes, like, oh, steal their liver, that's a war crime. This one, like, legitimately actually is. I'm not saying you're allowed to steal people's livers, but I'm just saying this is fucked up. Meanwhile, Anne's over there finding all the treasure in the world. What else have you got for us? Bone marrow? Potato? I did just forget how to say potato then. It's very late at night. I thought it was some sort of fantasy magical fruit, okay? The greatest treasure of all. Grilled cheese. When they say grilled cheese, I think they mean the literal grilled cheese, not like an American sandwich, right? Yeah, no, that is just grilled cheese. Well, I mean, this couldn't have been a greater success. That might be the best raid I've ever seen in Rimworld, both in terms of the what we got, which was our goal, and also the way that we did it, which was being carried through the map until they got bored. The question is, what can we take? I mean, what can we carry? We have to take the orb. 180 kilograms, so just with Anne. I do want to take the excellent crucifix, but it's 50 kilograms. The enchanted terror sculpture? I've got to take the chicken statue. It's chicken statue. Let me just sort by market value. Oh, value over mass. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I know that for the most part, we can't use a lot of it because we don't have the technology like the solar generator, but I'll definitely take the servant harvester decoction. Gradually turns the consumer into a harvester. A servant capable of harvesting vitae from its victims. We could feed that to the 2 people we've got in Anne's castle, convert them into more people capable of harvesting vitae automatically. Oh, this is the greatest thing we've ever done. I want that legendary horse. Why are aprons so valuable? My god. Honestly, I don't really think I want anything else. Give me the leather, though. The leather is good. I've been building a lot of doormats, so we've got through leather like it's nothing. Bone statue. Excellent. Few components. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and go through the entire list. I mean, that was incredible. And now, at long last, with the orb, we can do so many things. My only regret is not capturing more people to put in the prison. Now, I haven't played this mod in a very, very long time. Not since the Flash series. And since then, it's had a huge amount of updates, retextures, expansions. Tomorrow, we begin the Mad Science. I'm not even going to look at it. I don't want to spoil it for myself because I'm excited to see what this has got in store. And this mod is based on the Amnesia games. The most overplayed thing on YouTube. It couldn't be any more perfect for Halloween. It is a sad day to be Nonna and Benny. These two, I think one we should decide to turn into one of the freaky servants, and the other we should try and use that decoction that we found in the Fleshcrafter base that we just attacked. And let's see what we can do with it. Ah, this is good. Thank you all for watching. Anne got her crown, we got her another trophy, but we got the orb, and we got to see the greatest raid there is ever going to be in Rimworld. You don't need big flashy mods, stealth, or big weapons, big guns. All you need is broken mechanics. I think that's all we've ever really needed on this channel. Thank you, of course, to the patrons. Thank you all for your patience as well over the last couple of days. I've been away since Friday. I only got home earlier, so it's been a bit of a rush to get all the content out on time and everything. But thank you all for your time and patience with that, and we'll be back to regular schedule from now on, basically. Thank you to the patrons especially for their patience in me replying to everybody, so that should be all done now. Thank you to Solothol, Cubehog, Voodoo Mumbo, TG Taps, Slippinips, JT, Shadow1317, Helveticus, MJ, Applecat, Hudzu, Wudzu, El Chupacabra, Namo, Falcon Alaris, Bare Minimum, Chaos Undying, and the Cat Lover 366. for their support over at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. And a thank you as well to Cody Cope, Monk, Smirtworm, Jesus, Grumpy Furball, Lucius Martius, Sync9, Alexander H, Victor Reyes, Cameron, Plumby, and finally at the very end of my list, Stormcrower. Thank you all for your support. Tomorrow, I'll prepare the new Patreon list to go out because that's the end of these ones. See you all then. Finally. Mad science.